Man, you were that nervous? Jesus.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Daniel Gafford who had that big game 6 days ago, and that's a travel. Kuzma just kept on going. I tell you what, he looked like he was on black ice out there. The way he was flying. Oh my goodness, did he actually think he's going to get away with it? Look! Oh my goodness! Hey, we got anti-lock brakes on that system, man? I do not know.
This nigga crazy.
What do you think he's doing? What do you think he's working?
Called a drag curl. Now, granted, most people do them with a barbell. He's doing them with dumbbells, so it may look a little strange, a little awkward. As you kick your elbows back and drag up along your body, you're taking stress off the deltoid, putting it all on the bicep. It's actually a great workout. Charles Bass, the best there is, a big motor in the second side. But what's most important, what he's doing and working most of all, is minding his own business. The fact that people at the gym take videos of other people trying to
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some push-up. Let's see what they can do on third down. From his goal line here, Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They'll run on first down.
That boy laying on the running back, boy.
Closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Here's Goff. Uses the spin. And the ball is knocked out. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Come on, man. Y'all chill out. Y'all chill out, man. God damn.
Linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The Browns send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. This is taken at the 23. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll begin with much more advantageous starting field position than they did on their last drive as they come up here 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this throw incomplete.
This should have been a fucking pick.
They're all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
What's easy to see when we review this, that the ball needs to come out quicker. Because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
Really what?
He throws there, incomplete.
I ain't done seeing nobody.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one in.
I ain't done seeing nobody.
Just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. He'll field this at the 5.
I can't even repeat what he said.
5-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room.
He's got a man, complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland.
Man, CJ gonna lie. Man, that's fucked up.
He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll buy some time right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Buying time to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. A give running right is Chubb. Runs over it. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Khalif Raymond now. And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like, man, that don't make no sense.
First of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Goff now looking to throw. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
You didn't improve your thumbs too easy.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Mayfield on play action. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
It looked like he was going to stay with it. That thing, no, he won't.
The Browns will extend their lead here.
He looked like he was going to stay with him for a minute. Then that thing, no, he just turned around.
Rosas good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout.
You call a timeout for us, man.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then
take that shit to hell.
If they hurry, we'll see. 5 yards remain on second down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken.
Slim, stop calling timeout, man.
And with just 1
you want the game over, but you don't want the game over. That shit crazy.
Call the timeout. A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 5 now. Goff. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 48 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Goff. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needed to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Who you saying, Marlo?
Cyber able to knock this one through.
Chicago Bulls.
So that, Charles,
who else?
season long right there.
It's 5 minutes left in the 3rd. He got 12 points, 66, 10 rebounds, and 4 steals. And this nigga Russell, used to play for the Lakers. The nigga Minnesota, 22 points, 10 assists, a rebound, 2 steals.
When did you see that Lance Stevenson first quarter? We had 20.
I seen that shit, dog. That shit was crazy, dog. That shit was wild shit right there, dog. Man, these people don't be knowing what they talking about. I seen T.O. running routes.
Yeah, he talking about he gonna take Antonio Brown's spot.
He might can still play, man. You can't listen to these people, man. They tried to count Lance Stevenson in.
The Cleveland offense.
Now you know they just don't want to give people a chance, you know, unless you in full playoff mode, like
Stevenson, dog.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Nigga like that not in the NBA. It don't make no sense. He be out there doing absolutely nothing.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's
you think that's seriously?
First down marker.
Fuck no. I'm trying to get out of the game. That's why I'm running the ball. Otherwise, I'd be blowing your ass out. So chill out.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He should be thankful. I ain't trying to blow him up.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Chubb. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
Man?
Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The world is smaller than you think it is.
Now Chubb running right. A beautiful fake. And down inside the 15 he goes. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Browns add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Has anyone ever still
ready to
yet
kick off their next drive?
see an offensive
Well, I think
line
that the folks
turn
here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a
Superstar.
surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's
I'm
going to be
not
the
bad
case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Goff. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be a 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run out of the gun with Swift. Sheds him off at the 45. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. On 1st and 10, Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
It's gone. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And again, it's Chubb. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Play fake. Mayfield. And that is taken in by Njoku. And finally out of bounds all the way down to about the 2. A big play that time for Cleveland. Boy,
be
and
glad
another
for.
big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem
We really
all
should have
game
been in
long,
that thing.
and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to
Man,
the
I thought
end
that was
zone, and you know
man.
they
I
could have
thought it
taken
went
a
all
knee
over
there.
man.
But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Raymond now on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. He's going to let it fly, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Gone. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution.